Alright guys, we're continuing on our ranking series and we're at number 14. And at 14 I put the Blood Angels. And I know this is probably going to cause a lot of controversy, especially with Blood Angel players. I know of at least 4 that play at a couple of the local gaming stores here in my town. But here's what I have with Blood Angels. With the new Codex update that they got here at the beginning of 7th edition, they did get a few new stuff, a few upgrades that a lot of people said that they needed, but the interesting things are they didn't get quite as much stuff as compared to the Vanilla Marines. And a lot of people made, well, a lot of Blood Angel players anyway, are making a big deal about not having access to Devastators, not having access to Lascannons or Grav Cannons, or even the Centurion Devastators, the Centurion Warsuits. And I can kind of see that. But with Blood Angels, they get access to things that other Space Marine players don't really have access to. Like the Ball Predator, Infernus pistols. And that brings me to a point of one of the big things that really made Blood Angels stand out was the fact that they had the Death Company. But in the last several times I've seen Blood Angels played, I haven't really seen much Death Company. Now, I don't know if the Death Company has gotten weaker, or is there a lot more tools to play with? I know some things got changed, such as I believe it was Mephiston got moved from an HQ to a Lord of War, which makes sense. But that's the one thing I've also noticed is that a lot of Blood Angel players tend to go with Mephiston or I think it's Sanguinius. Or maybe I'm thinking. There's only like a couple of named characters that everyone goes with, unless they take the Dreadnought Psyker, which is another uniqueness to Blood Angels. They have a Psyker that's in a Dreadnought. But it reminds me of a video that Fritz had posted a while ago, asking Blood Angel players, hey, what happened to the Death Company? And I know a lot of the Blood Angel players now, they're just kind of dealing with it, and they're making Blood Angels work. But I feel like there's a lot more that they could do, a lot more that they could get access to, a lot more that I think GW really hurt them with, that they could have given them. But in being unique, you end up with things like this. Now, this isn't to say, Blood Angels, this isn't to say that maybe something won't come along down the pipeline that will kind of give you guys a boost. But let's face it, in a way, Blood Angels varied with Marines, Assault Marines. You've got the Ball Predator. You get access to the Storm Raven. But you don't really get access to a whole lot outside of that. And one of your biggest uniqueness, one of your biggest assets, is the Death Company. Utilize it. Utilize those Infernus pistols. Why not? Because if you don't, you're gonna just get smashed by Tau, by Necrons, Orcs. Okay, maybe not Orcs. Or by other Marine players. Let's face it, Blood Angels, you've faced off against your Space Marine brethren. You've probably won a few, you've probably lost quite a bit. So, what do you say, Blood Angel players? Am I right? Am I wrong? Is there some validity in what I'm saying? Is there a reason why Death Company has kind of lost its touch? Are people trying to utilize more their abilities to bring out Land Raiders and Dreadnoughts, Ball Predators, to try and make up for the deficiencies that they have versus their other Space Marine counterparts? It's an interesting question. And I know there's a lot more potential with Blood Angels. I have not yet I haven't played with Blood Angels yet. But I have actually looked at the codex. I've gotten a chance to actually get a copy of some of the stat lines in the codex, so I'm going to check those out. I might even try playtesting with them at some point in time, when things kind of calm down for me personally. I want to try playtesting with these other Marine codexes, and compare them to what I already know. And maybe by playtesting, I'll do a revisit on this power ranking in maybe a couple, 2, 3, 4 months, 6 months, and be like, dude, Blood Angel players, I really, really messed you guys over. So let's start a conversation below in the comments. Am I right? Am I wrong? Or are they right where they need to be?